24-year-old. Barney was so close with his darted tops, but Wade, I think he'd earned his shot there with his previous throw, if you remember. Left himself nicely on 55 with a 130, and it paid off for him.
Again, Barneveld getting a cruel deflection into the wrong target area. So now we're beginning to nibble back. Let's get back into this match. He was 4-1 down, 4-2 now, and won the last leg. We remind you against the throw. And there is that fluid throwing action of James Wade, a left-handed thrower. And of course, Billy the Kid was a left-handed gun, and this guy can be deadly. Look at the way Barneveld, so languid, his style, so cool, so silky.
I reckon this is in. 140. Yeah, it had to be. It was just asking for a 140 score, and now the Barney army trying to get behind the Dutchman. He has a big following in the Principality.
He's a pretty big following everywhere, John, in fairness.
He does, you're right. But it's amazing, really, how, and it happens too in Scotland, they will back the non-Englishman.
Absolutely.
Who play. I can't blame them myself.
But Wade biting back. Oh, could have left himself the ball with the treble there.
90.
He really wanted, but now Barneveld on 114. 14 for double top. Oh dear, oh dear.
Missed big 14, and what a chance that's given Wade. It was going to be Barneveld 5-2 up for sure, 14 and tops. But Wade, who took the last leg with double top, takes this one with double top, wins 2 in a row, and now 4-3, and only one break down now, Wade. Great comeback, but Barney let him in there.
Absolutely. Had a dart and a double in the sixth leg to make it 4-2, and missed the big single 14, and that kind of miss at this level is unforgivable. And rightly punished by James Wade.
Yes, a Barney blunder can cast his confidence asunder, but it hasn't! Barney gets his second maximum, and a timely one it is too. You can't get big 14 1 minute, Dave, and then put 3 in treble 20. Crazy, isn't it?
During this tournament, Barneveld has now hit 37 180s. But James Wade has hit 41 and yet not one tonight.
So looking at treble 18, he won't go 18 ball. If Wade had been on 112, he would have gone. Now then, double 78 scored. He'll be back. Wade needs a 180 here. Can't get one now.
Although he's leading, I would think that Barneveld is just more than a little concerned about his finishing. It's been inconsistent. He hasn't been deadly right from that opening leg.
Well, he's had 2 legs when he's finished with the first dart, and as long as he finishes within 3 darts, doesn't let the other fella have a go, then that's what any dart player will go for. But yes, there have been a couple of legs where he's missed doubles and let Wade in.
100.
By my count, back 5 of the 8 legs he's missed a dart and a double. It hasn't always cost him, but Barneveld at his peak is more accurate than that.
Yep.
96.
Well, he's averaging about 96, Barney, at the moment, 95.62. And Wade is, well, he's up the ante. He was in mid-80s. You can see there now he's round about the 90 mark. And
still, those averages, in fairness, there are the double percentages. And again, they're decent without being spectacular. And it's been an interesting match, but it hasn't been one to get them singing up the valleys so far. When you think that Taylor has been having patches when he's averaging 111 has to be said, during this tournament there have been times when Taylor has probably played as well as ever he has in his career.
Yep.
And may well do so again tonight.
Well, this is a semi, and they often say that there's rather more tension in semi-finals perhaps than in any other
60.
match that they may play. There's a lot at stake, of course, a place in the final. The winner here will be guaranteed £50,000. If he were to go on to win the tournament, then 100 grand.
100.
And even the losing semi-finalists are guaranteed 40,000, and one of them will be there. Taylor Lewis, which one? Taylor, the hot favourite, pretty hot judging by that burning behind them. And but Lewis will be all out to upset the odds. Coming next, that one.
83.
Oh, James Wade needed that treble with Barneveld on 160. It's a possibility. It is now. It needs another.
And I quietly fancied that, Dave. Wade now, you feel, has got to get the 117, otherwise there could be another 3-leg gap between the two. Brilliant dart, 17. Now then, tops for 5-4.
97.
Again, an opportunity for Barneveld to open clear daylight in the scores. Double top, 2 darts, clean, open target. That's the marker. This one should just kiss in.
Well, 6-3 now to the Dutchman. He mops his brow, and well, he might. It'll start to get really hot up there now. They've been on stage for a good 35 minutes or so. Be ready for another break at the end of this leg.
And once again, as we approach the end of the second session, Wade really needs to get his act up together. He'll afford to let Barneveld open up a 4-leg advantage. The first, of course, to 11. And Barneveld isn't the kind of man to let a handy lead slip away.
44. Thank you.
Oh, are they going to sing? To end on 180, the first from Wade. Wade in, 3 times Wade in, 180 scored.
And Will Barneveld reply. It does seem to be getting, I think again, John, maybe it's my imagination, he's moving on into the 5 segment more times than he would care to be.
It was very noticeable in the last game a month or so ago. The very last night at Newcastle, I can remember Rod Harrington referring to it, Barney getting that drift into the 5, and it has been evident, perhaps rather than prevalent tonight.
I know. Double top for Wade to narrow the gap.
Oh, that's clean, that's clinical, that's lovely stuff from Wade. Immediately gets the break back. This game ain't over yet, folks. Barneveld leads by 6 legs to 4.